Hello and welcome. This is what I call my generic hello for those sessions where I've had a splice to a video. So this is, I don't like you to just wander in and see a bit where it's been spliced without me saying hello and welcome. So yes, please enjoy the content. Right, okay. Do love the way the masses turn on a dime. They are amazing tractors. Yeah, I'm glad we've got masses on this because it is one manufacturer, quite expensive. So therefore, if I was in a pinch, I'd probably go for that new John Deere, the 260, or the Case, the Pro that we've got on this, or even the Magnum. Probably is the most reasonable, 240 horsepower. Now, do you remember what you're doing? I do. And I think yes, it's left on the field, I do remember. It's on that top right corner as we look up at the field now. Well, top, yeah, it's a weird shape, so you can't really say top, but yeah, it is sort of. This bit down here. Now, do we set course split going on this? No, this is us, because it's going to be forever empty. Now, I think what we're going to do is go and see, I would imagine, I don't think I've seen a message. I'd say the Poplars. That doesn't mean to say there wasn't a message though. Right, actually though, let's be, because it is always, this is what I say about juggling. Now field 35, 10.2, clear, load, activate. We do want to do this because it's going to fill quickly, but we are going to need to grab the case, so at least it's working whilst I dart across and grab that, because I'm sure that's going to have finished by now. It has. So either I missed the message, which is the most likely. Now will I damage the with them growing? Will I have to make a dart for it with my big wheels, or does it let me get away with it in first growth stage? That is the question. Well, we shall learn the answer any second now. I think it lets you get away with it at this growth stage. I do. Yes, thank goodness for that. That would have been horrible. Right, so, yeah, that's all. Still keeps the seeds as though the sugarcane in its base. That's sugarcane look, isn't it? Or is it poplars? Maybe it is. Right. No, actually we're going past the yard. Right, in fact I am going to, I'm going to cut, but no, it's 2 minutes, it really is. There's very little point in cutting in and out when we are going to take probably 60 seconds max to get across. Yeah, it is true. Although we have got to drop these off. Do we need, no, planting. I don't think we need the joss skin. Sorry, I was just checking an alarm. Yeah, I've only got till 9 o'clock, so I thought it was about to. I thought Alexa was about to scream an alarm at us and scare everybody. So I am wrong. Well, I'm not. I've got 40 minutes of session time left. Yeah, but at least you see we've got a full load out of it. Right, so we're going to stick this front box in that middle section that I left on purpose for things like that, and it's still a bit of an overhang. But remember, obviously, I really would tarpaulin it. It is true. There's no way I would leave that. Also, I suppose, yeah, we're probably going to need another silo over this side. That is still a bit awful, actually. Yeah, the ground there is very drops down suddenly. Also, I think I'm right. The pastures, I think they need the right kind of grass. So I am tempted to actually. We got a plough. I can't remember. I think. Let's have a look. In our garage, have we got a plough? I think we may have this. Grab the 6 metre one. Not now. Yeah. and we shall buy the 6 metre and we shall rip that up, because it obviously is already done. Right, let's take the bale pusher, because we are going to need that now. Yeah, it's been here long enough. Right, let's get across to the yard. That's this side done. We just need to fertilise. I'm going to leave the little massey over there, because yeah, that is going to be, again, that's what I'm trying to say, there's going to be probably the little massey might be able to service that side. That's the little tractor for that side, I think, and the Deutz could be the tractor, the little tractor that services this side of our farmyard. So I suppose, actually, thinking about it, it probably isn't the fastest. This is where it gets messy. Sometimes there's a bit of bleed over where you can't afford 2 320 horsepower tractors, and you can't afford 2 500 horsepower tractors, because it would be just untenable. You just would not be able to afford to do that. So there's always going to be a bit. I mean, our farmyard is not that far apart. It's a minute, and again, I can cut in and out. Just because I haven't this time doesn't mean I won't. I'm not going to drag you across the map every time we want to switch sides. I do want to cut a bit of a path through there, as I said last time, because trees have that thing of grabbing the camera angles and doing weird things, so I'd like to clear a bit of a path through. Right, so we need to grab the baler for 34, which, yeah, that's got those massive windrows that are seriously going to... Right. Let's get this going. So 50-50 cuts. Field 35 is going to go in there, and field 34 you're going to bale. I like the idea of that. It appeals to my sense of justice, or equality. Right, so we want field 34, 10.2, clear, load, activate, and first, and go. Smashing. Right, let's go and crack on. Right, I am going to now go into a time lapse, so I'm going to say my words. I may split this into 2 sessions, in which case you might have to... I'm trying to do a couple of generic high and buys that are a little bit less cardy than the ones I've got now. Me saying, hello, this is my generic high and my generic buy, I think, yeah, it's a bit cardboardy. I'd like to do some proper, nice ones. Obviously, I can't do it. It is for those sessions where you record and you realise in editing that it's a monster session, and you don't want to put the people through a 2.5 hour epic movie length session. So, yeah, I do think I'm right. So I want to make 2 more. I think I'm going to choose the Avon Valley map, because that beautiful water point that you get in there is absolutely gorgeous. I think I might do the hello and goodbye in there. Right, now then, let's concentrate now. Now then, let's see if we can judge this pretty much right. Ooh. Well, yes, that wasn't bad. I have definitely seen worse. That was, yeah. Right, yeah, we shall obviously start to roll over it with this as well. It is something that we actually did on this very map. Something I'd never done before, and I thought, I've never seen anybody do it, but that's not a bad... That doesn't mean to say, just because no one's ever done it, that it shouldn't be done. I baled fields where there was no windrower, which again, I've never seen anyone do that, but that doesn't mean to say there are a lot of content creators out there. So I cannot say I have seen them all. So yeah, I've seen quite a few. No, oh, it's done that thing where you know, right, lift it for a second. Let's be realistic. Yeah, I've seen plenty of people say they think this is the most extreme challenge ever. Plenty, including myself. And actually, I've got to be honest, I would like to see somebody beat the challenge that I did on the 3.7 mil in the red challenge. That was a tad, yeah, that was a bit extreme. and we did bailing, and yeah, I think we did well, if I'm honest. I don't think I've ever seen anybody quite, and I've seen quite a few people where they say this is the most extreme challenge ever. I'm not so sure. The only person, as I said for a long time, Frithgar, in my opinion, held that crown on his forestry map. Excuse me. I could feel that tickle coming. Yes, where he'd got into XMLs to give himself more debt and to make the payments more severe, and it was hard economy, and yeah, it really was terrible. Right, actually, yeah, I think we got up to the top, didn't we? Right, anyway, I believe that I was saying that I was going to go into a time lapse, so I am going to say my words. Yeah, I was just explaining about a few things, but yes, I'm going to do another high and a buy, and yeah, so that it's a little bit less cardboard, because there are needs like in this where I think the session's gone to 2 sessions, and you're going to need to split it and put a hello and a goodbye. Well, I like to say hello and goodbye anyway. I think most content creators do as well. It's not, yeah, I think I did explain. But then again, you don't all necessarily watch all of my Let's Plays. This is true. In one of my why I always say hello and welcome back, it stems from I've always been an online gamer, RPGs, and when we were in like raids and things like that, it was people would say, oh, I'm going FK for 10 minutes. And when they returned, you'd say, welcome back. It stems from that. It truly does. Yeah, so I'm not going mad. It's just, it's an old habit. And I don't think it's not a nice, but it's really me that's coming back. But yeah, I suppose you are joining me if you are watching the video. So anyway, enough waffling. I'm going to say my words. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. right. I think that's it. It's a shame because obviously what I'm going to do now is reset the current bale counts because it's getting confusing. I'm going to hopefully try to remember to do that with that mod. Yeah, because we've done quite a lot of bales and we've got all the grass up. Because this is going to be it's going to be 2 sessions. What I would be doing now is starting a new session, but I also need to do there will be 2 Attinghams because the one that I did was a monster, so I'm splitting it in 2. Next session we're going to do all the fertilising. We fed the animals, we did all of that, got all the fertilising. But the one thing I'd like to do in this session is go to the shop and grab the fertiliser spreader for the other side. So the one thing I'm going to say, with Attingham being split-sided, it's going to be awful if I have to keep racing between the 2 sides. So I hate map teleports, but in this particular case I see very little choice unless it's going to make the sessions much longer. And to be honest, I'd sooner that not for my sake. I can dart in and out, and I could stop the cameras, but it seems far more sensible to just literally map teleport and be reasonable to the other side. So we're going to do that. I would, however, like your opinion on that, whether that is you are okay with that, because to be honest, right, I'm going to put standards back on this because I really hate seeing this poor Massey with such gangly tyres. I really do. We're going to go through the pig farm, I think. It's not bad. I'm quite pleased with that. Repair, customise, standards. Somewhere. Of course I've gone the long way. Of course I have. It wouldn't be me if I didn't go the long way, would it? I'm sure I always do it every time. I'm loving those taters, how they're done. So I obviously need to let's go and have a look. We're going to have a look at the fertiliser spreaders, and I should have left Narrows on. It's going to be sticking straight back to Narrows next session. So we've got the fertiliser spreader and the limer thing over the other side. Not going to go for now we have got a little bit more money. I'm not going to do the same again. We're going to go obviously for a nice, that's horrible. It's like saying that I got was not nice, and it is. It's just it's no, do you know, it's funny with language, isn't it? You really, oh wow, look at the detail on that shed. Is that not amazing? Wow, that is just so phenomenal. Really is. Sometimes you've got to smell the roses, you really have. And there's even ties on the roof. Amazing. Sometimes language you can say things that you really don't mean. Because in no way, what you're saying that is an absolute stupendous mod, and it's got some fantastic features, but had you got more money you would have bought something else. It has a place, like all things. It's not saying it isn't bad, but it's what it sounds like you're putting the mod down, and I'm not. There are many mods. It is like the MAM trailer. It is my go-to if I haven't got much money. That doesn't mean to say I don't appreciate it. It really doesn't. But if I had got, I'd go for the 70-ton... I'm trying to think of the modder's name. Do you know, I hate it. My word brain sometimes, when I'm tired, my words always sort of struggle. It is 82 Studios, my absolute favourite. It is. Sometimes I've just got to slow down and just, smell the roses sometimes and stop rushing. So I would. But you're not saying that the MAM trailer's rubbish. What you're saying is it wouldn't be your first choice, but it is. It has a place when you have got the money. A bit like anything, I suppose. It's like choosing a Mercedes over a Ford. If your dream car is a Mercedes, if your dream car's a Ford, then turn your nose up at the Mercedes and go for the Ford. And that, there are some nice Fords as well. It's not me mocking either. It really is. Everybody's got their own idea of dream things. Anyway, let's talk and In time, I am going to be buying a team of Breddles. Has now become matter of fact for liming, but not yet. No, we have not got to that stage yet where we either need or... I haven't used the Breddle in a long time. Hasn't that also got... No, it hasn't. No. Oh, yeah. The Virtuose. I've never had that, but yeah, it doesn't do lime as well. I want one that does both. I want one... Narrows. Isn't that new Massey? That one there. Is this little carrier only 1300 and only does 36 meters? Okay, right. Okay, that's my absolute favourite. It's 4.5 tons though. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the Massey. That one I like, the AC2. That has been a... But that also... Yeah, but we're going to... Yeah, eventually we are going to go... I think we're going to go for the AC2. We're going to go the big extension. And... we'll keep that with as it is. 9,500. Absolutely, yes. And we're going to buy a Joskin box for this one. Where would a Let's Play be without me buying my little Joskin box? So 3-point transport box we're going to keep is... Yes. Right, so... No, we could, even if we need anything else, that is all you can carry. It really is. Now, oh, pass through. You say that. Yes, I want to pass through for this because they are so useful for this particular setup, for sticking weight. So yes, I'm glad I actually did think about anything else because it's all right, but sometimes you do need... I am amazed by this. To think I very nearly threw this out a long time ago because I didn't understand what it was. I truly didn't, and I was so close to throwing it out until one day I stuck it on my test map on Orlingrat, and I picked it up, and then I went near something else, and it literally said that, you know, like, yeah, you can pick that up as well. And I thought, you know, I got the mark to say you can pick it up, and I thought, well, that's weird, I've got a weight on. So I want to, yeah, it's the back, so I need to, and since then it's literally one of those my go-to. I cannot do without it. I mean, I love the self-made weight because that's programmable. You can literally put different weights on and it's the same weight. And that is amazing, that feature. But this for fertilising, spreading with the front box as well, it's so invaluable. It makes an almost an impossible situation. Obviously the AC2 is not the best for capacity. It's not. So when we've got the money, we will be buying limers, the Breddles, probably a couple for each side, so that's going to be 200 and something grand. It really is. So that is a lot of money. Right, let's go back the back way. I like that. I'm a bit far out again. Yeah, I've got to get my angles right. That's much better. It's nice because you can see the surrounds better when you're in that sort of thing. All the beautiful things all around you. Yeah, it is. It's quite amazing. It really is. It's one thing I love about Mr. Sealy B. He does smell the roses, whereas I'm a bit of a... I would like to smell the roses. I'm a bit of a terror for going way too high like that, and then everything's teeny weeny. It is one of those things as a content creator, you've got to get better. I have started to. In this very video, there were lots of times I look down at the bales normally like that, and then you can't see anything around. So I thought, you know, this is content creation, so that other people are enjoying it. You know, you've got to look not for yourself, but for those that you're trying to make a decent video for. So sometimes you've got to get out of your comfort zone and make it better for other people. So yeah, I am trying. I am, because it is about creating a video that looks pleasing to the eye. It really is. Not about pleasing yourself and giving you the best camera angle. You took a wrong turn. You should have gone through that shed. Right, that will do. We're going to fill it. Yeah, the liming aside, can't wait till we can afford the bread, because for liming, Obviously the capacity, especially this first time, this is going to be a bit of a nightmare next session, because this one especially is going to be... In fact, do we get a one bredel and keep this for the fertiliser? We can afford one. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Right, let's just see if this would cope with the weight. Oh. Now then. Yeah, let's feel that first. Now, does that, if you do that, does that change? Oh, now that proves that actually works, because that, oh, no, actually the other way around, but that's, yeah, because the weight stays in the front first. It does. Excellent. Right, so that is good. That actually would work then. So the weight of this mass is enough. Thank goodness it's an old one. Right, let's stick that cover back on. Yeah, we do really as well. It is true. We're going to be forever darting across from one side to the next. So the next amount of money, I think we've got to buy, I reckon, another Deutz. One of my favourite Deutzes. We'll keep one Deutz over there, one Deutz over here. We definitely need a Bredel as well. We will need a Bredel for the other side, but because we've already limed those fields over that side, they don't take monstrous amounts of lime. And I know I could just like heavily use this. What does it take? 5.6 tons. But you know, on a first lime that the field 1's not going to be terrible, but that field 2 is going to absolutely cane us. It's going to devour us. Well, we also need to weed. Yeah, I was going to say, I suppose, like any farmer, sometimes I've said this, you've got to go the extra mile. I think this time we're going to have to put up with it, because we do need a sprayer. That is a definite necessity. So let's have a look. Let's buy the sprayer so that it is actually... Can we afford... We can't afford... What is on the sales today? I know it's not a sprayer. It's that other Scorpion. Yeah, it is. Now then, this is big. We can't go tiny. Do we lease for now, for this first time, for doing all of these? It's not a bad idea. I just wish there was a slightly bigger one than the 9 metre, because you could set workers going, but it would be a cruel thing to really set a 9 metre. And I know, yeah, but that's one. And I like that, because you can buy it as an 18 and then spend the extra money and go 28 for an extra 14. And you could then do the weed spot when you were really good. And 28 metres is not bad. What about that? That's not a bad idea. Do we? Is it worth that? Because I mean, I'll be honest, you get through... It is expensive, but it costs you... You'll fill that and you'll never need a front tank ever again, really, because it'll use so little. I know, because I did do that on one of my Let's Plays. It's Stone Valley, I think we put the weed spot spraying on, and I did all of the fields and got through about 10 litres of herbicide. So... I mean, I know you don't get through that much herbicide, but if you're doing a whole Let's Play, I suppose that is the point. Let's buy it as without weed spot spraying. Let's buy it now, because I can. I agree with my reasoning. Not only that, it's my favourite 2 colours. It's red and black together, so what's not to like? It's just amazing. And it is much cheaper than the bigger one, which is... I love that. I do. That's an absolute beaut, but it's a bit out of our... Well, we could afford it. Yeah, of course we could, but... Yeah, these ones are good value. They are. Oh, that's only up to 28 metres. That's... Yeah, I do like these, but they're only up to... Yeah, they're nowhere near as... Oh. I do like the birds out. They are amazing. They are... Yeah. Anyway, yes, we bought one. So we've got a sprayer. We shall set that going as well. That's another reason why we really... Do you know... Actually, let's... Yeah, we have got to go through till... Or are we going to do that? Are we going to go through till tomorrow morning? No, what, for the sales? No. I think April's still got plenty of life left in it. I think we've got to do, yeah, I think we should do the weeding and the pHing and the nitrogen next session. Hit these fields hard. And, yeah, do you know something? It is true. Yeah, let's go grab the doits. The doits, in a way, over the other side, we've got the case. That is a point. Don't we bring the case over here and have one case and one Massey? I don't think that's a bad idea, actually. Yeah, I mean, I know there's going to be times when we bring this and we want to leave this, the bale push. Oh, no, you need this. No, I did do it right. Yeah, we're going to leave the bale pushers over here because all of the grass works over here. We'll stick it next to the other one. We'll stick the baler, and I think, yeah, that's not a bad idea. We've got the Massey and the doits over here. We've got the case and the other Massey over the other side, and I don't think that's a bad thing, truly. Wow, I'm getting more pass-through weights than a little. I'm sticking them on every implement. Right, bale. Baler, even. Yes. Yeah, well, that's... No. Oh, yeah, what I was thinking was go to sleep. Because obviously we've done the animals and everything. Because then it starts to bring some money in. But... yeah, I suppose we are hemorrhaging money. I don't suppose it really hurts. Yeah, I don't suppose it does. Obviously the bales I'm leaving on the fields because they're going to take quite a while. But yeah, this should be off in, well, they're not in the morning. I think, oh, there is a bit of bleed. I thought I'd got away with all of that. That came out afterwards. Right, so I think we will. We're not losing anything. I'll literally just go us through till the morning. And still 8 o'clock. Now just make sure in your head that everything that is fine. It really is. Animals are done. That's the biggest thing. We'll have a look what's in the sales, and then I am literally going to say my goodbyes. And next session, yeah, we shall, you watch. Now we bought the sprayer. Yeah, well, I wasn't going to go through to the sales, was I? I wasn't going to do it. We have a weeder, though. And it's the 9 metre. Do you know, that is a bargain. Ooh, the auto-load edition. Yeah, we will. And I am going to buy that. I think that's going to be my little run around. Because that must be driving you all crazy with running around. Trouble is, I'm going to have to... yeah, I suppose it's not bad for doing the... I did say that I don't mind that. Oh, I like the colours. Mahindra's already... should we go? Ooh, I like that. No. Yeah, I'm trying to work on my anti-pink, but no. 5,000 litres? Seriously? Wow. It's a bit of a TARDIS. Right, okay. 20, that's not a bad thing, is it? Oh no, that's not its spread, is it? Slurry tankers. What is this? Oh, it's those that has the extra things. That's not a bad price, though, for a 20 metre. Yeah, obviously we are on this Let's Play. I am trying to do a couple of Let's Plays where I don't have the slurry yard, just to prove that we can do that. But I don't want to do it that way on all either. It's just... I think I've come a little bit reliant, not on this Let's Play, but of... yeah, I normally have... in fact, yeah, I never thought of that. On Attingham, I haven't got a generator, which is not like me, which proves I can do without a generator, because we haven't got generators on here. Yeah, I've become a little bit... on Start From Scratch, though, there's often a need for generators. Do you know I'm waffling again, aren't I? I am. Do you know, this will do for another session. It will. So, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to continue with me on this journey on Attingham Park. It is fantastic. We are doing well. I am well pleased with our progress. Yes, and the one thing is, I'm not sure how long it takes to grow the little... yeah, let's have a look. How long it takes to grow the poplars. Yeah, it's a year. I think it is about a year, isn't it? Taters, when are they due? They're back end, aren't they? I'm sure they are. Oh no. Actually, they're early. August, September, which, yeah, that is about right. Yeah, that's when we were doing tater picking. That would have been alright. Anyway, when I'm tired, I always wander and waffle. I do apologise. So, I am going to say goodbye for now.